Huzzah, dude. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Carly, and on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I upload a sit-down video where I just sit and talk about pretty much whatever I want, like controversial people, celebrities, TikTok drama, celebrity drama, true crime, genuinely whatever my heart's desire. Typically I talk about true crime, but recently my videos about like TikTokers and celebrity drama have done pretty well, so that's kind of what I'm following. But I do try to in some way tie it into some true crime a little bit. Today's video isn't really true crime, but it is interesting and it could result in a little bit of a legal battle. That being said, let's jump right into it. Okay, so I just filmed that intro and it was a really good intro. Normally I struggle with them a little bit. I stumble over my words, but I'm filming two videos on the same day because I have two ready and I'd like to get ahead. But I try to at least change my clothes so that way it doesn't look like I've uploaded two similar or like the same video twice because I'm wearing the same clothes, so I try to change it up a little bit and I forgot. But anyways, now I've changed so you can see. I'm gonna be using this sweater in the thumbnail though, so people don't get confused or think I uploaded the same video twice, like I said. So, okay, anyways, let's jump into it. Okay, so I think it's pretty safe to say we all know who Dave Portnoy is. If you don't, he started Barstool Sports, which is basically like a social media conglomerate. They have like Barstool Sports for a bunch of colleges. So I'm from North Dakota. All of our state school for sure have a Barstool Sports, like Instagram and Twitter, possibly TikTok. I'm not 1,000,000% sure. But basically they just post memes about the school and the sporting events that happen. They post memes that pertain to that and whatnot. But aside from that, Barstool has also created a bunch of different podcasts, which are really cool. Some of them are really good. I like Brianna Chicken Fry, the one that I think it's called Plan Brie or Uncut Brie or something, but it's a podcast that is under the Barstool Sports umbrella. Call Her Daddy started at Barstool Sports, so I guess it's kind of like a production company in a way. There's also like the BFFs podcast. They have a bunch of different podcasts, but I'm going to show you the video that popped up on my For You page on my Instagram, or oh my gosh, on my TikTok. Sorry.
So Dave Portnoy ripped off my entire brand today. For those of you that know, I host a street style series and a closet tour series called It Girl, where we interview it girls in New York City. This is our posters on Prince and Thompson for everyone to see. This is our logo, everything. Well, today Barstool made a nice little announcement. The Chicks page is rebranding to It Girl. Same us, new era. Is it really a new era of Barstool doing the worst thing imaginable to other people at all times like they always do? It definitely is not a new era. That is what a Barstool does. I actually was like a fan, I guess. Like, their podcasts are funny. How does he continue to justify like ripping people off, copying people, screwing people over, like the Call Her Daddy drama, whatever? It's just like, how many scandals can one company have before they realize that they're just like not good people?
I shouldn't reply to this Bailey piece of shit, but I'm in a bad mood and it caught my attention. She's saying we stole It Girl from her. She's saying I stole It Girl from. We changed our account Instagram from Chicks to It Girl because Chicks in the Office said it was too close. Get a new name. Fine, whatever. That's what we came up with. This Bailey girl, she's like, oh, Barstool, they're awful. They stole it. The ego on this absolute nobody. You think I have a clue you existed because you had the word It Girl on a poster on some random street in New York City? What are you talking about, you delusional? You think you invented It Girl? Did you invent Hut Girl? Did you invent Chicks? It's like the most common phrase ever. It's been around since like the 1980s. We knew nobody was doing It Girl podcasts that nobody heard of, that when you Google it doesn't even come up, which by the way, if you've been doing It Girl and invented it, shouldn't you have the Instagram handle, not us? It was already taken, you moron. And then she's like, oh, Call Her Dad, you used to like. Shut the fuck up. And the crazy thing about this delusional is if she just asked me nicely, like, hey, I would love that Instagram handle because I have a podcast that gets an average of 14 likes per episode, I probably would have given her some crumbs, Davy crumbs. But now, her, oh, we stole it from you? Rule one of stealing, the most obvious, well-known phrase in the universe. In order to steal from somebody, we have to know you exist. Get better. Get on my radar, you zero.
So a lot of people don't really love Dave Portnoy, and I think this video kind of shows you why a little bit. He's very outspoken, says what comes to his mind, doesn't really hold back, like gets himself in trouble because of the things that he says and whatnot, which, I don't know, whatever. Feel how you want about him, but I think I'm very torn about this because It Girl, you're mad that someone took It Girl from you? And then there was also another TikTok where somebody else uses a phrase close to It Girl for something that they do for their swimsuit line. I'll show you their TikTok.
How many scandals can one company have before they realize that they're just like not good people?
So apparently this girl has a brand called It Girl, and Barstool Sports Chicks podcast just renamed to It Girl. And this girl is mad because she's saying that Dave Portnoy stole the term It Girl, the very common term that's been around for decades. I don't really know how I come into play with this whole thing, but I did just launch a swimwear collection called It Girl not too long ago. So if the name is trademarked or something, someone let me know, but until then, go shop my collection.
So can you trademark It Girl? And also, Dave bringing up that, hey, you didn't use it on these other platforms. You didn't use It Girl on these other platforms. That's why we have it now. Like, that was your mistake, which is kind of harsh, but yes, I see where he's coming from.
Moved in a couple months ago, and the one thing I have set up is my closet, so I was very excited to have more space than my last place. I'm a Prada girl. I am so obsessed again with orange. I had it shortened to be a little mini, more 60s vintage inspired than it actually is. It had a little ruffle that I got taken out because I thought it had actually enough action going on it. And it's so cute. I'll wear it in fall with the blazer, knee-high boots. Pick one thing in this closet that was very me. It's this Prada little mini number.
And I looked at like her TikTok where she has the closet tours and stuff, and then I think kind of like her personal TikTok, and she gets a lot of views for what she's posting and whatnot, and considering the amount of followers she has, it's respectable. It's not like she's a huge account, but she's also not really like small, I would say. So it is kind of odd to me that she didn't take It Girl on those other platforms. And also in like whatever 2006, Gossip Girl was using the term It Girl. I don't know that that's something that you can necessarily trademark. If anyone on here is a lawyer and knows a little bit more about these than me, please comment down below. But I hate to say it, but I kind of do have to side with Dave because I think he's right. And I think that if she would have reached out to him, maybe he would have been willing to be like, oh, hey, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, let's work on this. But because Barstool is such a big opponent to kind of go up against, maybe she felt like she couldn't go up and talk to them and be like, hey, that's what I use. Like, that's kind of my brand in a way. Would you mind choosing something else? I don't know. Maybe he would have been more like, oh yeah, like let's work on something, or I don't know. It's a very odd situation, but it is very interesting. So let me know how you feel about this whole thing down below, what your thoughts and opinions are on it. I'm very curious. I know this is a short video, but like, please comment down below your thoughts. And if you're a lawyer, like I said, please let me know if It Girl is something that could be trademarked, because I genuinely don't know. But that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Hit the big red subscribe button if you want. If not, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will be back with another video. Bye guys.